In this video, I'll be demonstrating two methods in which to achieve the long tail cast on. Method 1 will suit those interested in continental knitting, where you use the left hand to tension the work. And method 2 is my favourite and suits English style knitters that prefer to tension the right hand. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so that you never miss a stitch. I'm Maria May from the Casting On Couch, so let's begin.
I'm using Freedom Wool. It's a chunky yarn that requires a 10mm needle. This is shade 1114 Blossom Pink. To be successful with the long tail cast on, it's very important that you have enough tail. You want approximately 3 times the finished width of your project, but a way to measure this is to basically wrap the yarn around your needle for every stitch that you need, so that would be 1 stitch. So if we do 20 stitches, so that's 2, you would wrap it round 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, you'd wrap it round 20 times. Now if we just slip all that off, that now gives you enough tail, and at this point we can create our slip knot. So I do this by wrapping it around my fingers to create a little loop, and then generally with my needle I pull through and tighten. It's very important that the tail is in front. This first method I'm going to show you is more of a continental style. I'll show you my preferred method after. So what I want you to do is, ensuring that that tail is uppermost, grasp the yarn like so with the thumbs up, slide down, create an L shape. Now insert the L shape in to the 2 strands like so, and notice that if you've done this correctly, your tail will be wrapped around the thumb, and you should be able to maneuver and create this little diamond shape with your index finger and your thumb. Next, to create our first proper stitch, we need to manipulate the right needle by going under the yarn that's wrapped around the thumb like so. Then next we gently bring the index finger around by twisting it so that we can create a yarn over on the right needle like so. Now I can twist back, and then using the right needle we want to gently encourage that stitch to form on the right needle by pulling it through. Once that's safely on, we can let go and gently pull down like so. So we've now got 2 stitches. So again, grasp the yarn, create your L shape, insert into the 2 strands, manipulate your right needle so that it enters under the yarn that's around your thumb. Now you want to be able to twist your index finger and your hand around so that it creates a yarn over, and then at the same time you're sliding your needle so that you encourage that stitch to form, and then you can let go and pull down. So that's our 3rd stitch, and you just keep repeating that technique. So again we create the L shape, insert it and open up, get the needle, and always ensure it goes under and into the loop formed around the thumb, and then you twist your hand around so that you can create a yarn over, and then you, with your right needle, catch it like so. Again, in fact, when you get going, I find that as I'm grasping, I'm already in there with my L shape, and I go under, twist the index finger around to create the yarn over, pull through and release. So we've got 5. Let's keep going. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. So we're halfway there. So let's keep going. Doing my best to keep this at a nice slow pace so that you can see what's happening. I've got quite a clamp as I'm forming the stitch. I'm really kind of like holding it quite tightly. Now this is a firm favourite with knitters because it produces a nice stable edge whilst being really elastic and great for hats and socks and that sort of thing. So it is a firm favourite with knitters because it's such a brilliant cast on. And I'm going to be showing you my preferred way of achieving this same long tail cast on in a minute. This is great if you want to go on to learn to knit in the continental style, but it's kind of quite useful if you do learn to knit and you can knit on either hand, because when you come to do collared work you'll find it comes in real handy. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, so we only need 4 more. 17. 18. 19. 20. And as you can see, we've got plenty of tail left over, which, as you can imagine, is the better position to be in, because it's really annoying when you run out of tail. So that is option 1, the long tail cast on. Now let me show you my preferred option, which involves tensioning with the right hand. So I'm going to do 20 stitches again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So all of that is the same. Create your slip knot and then ensure that your tail is in front, and as you can see here it's not, so I'm just going to bring that around like so that my tail is in the front and my working yarn is at the back. So this time what I want you to do with your right hand is to tension it, and how I do this is to get my baby finger like so and very simply just turn your hand and insert your index finger here. And this time we're only just pulling down on the tail with our thumbs up and our left hand. Next we're going to manipulate the tail around the thumb like so. Then with the right needle, again go underneath the loop and into the loop created by the thumb, and bring, with your right hand, you want to bring the yarn around like so, and then gently encourage the needle to pick up that loop in between like so, and then pull tight and do that again. So manipulate the yarn around your thumb, enter into the bottom of the loop and into your loop, bring the working yarn around and in between the two, and then gently get your needle to encourage that stitch onto the right needle there. So we've got 3. I think because I'm right-handed when I knit, that's why I prefer this method. But both methods achieve exactly the same result. So I'm going to do a stitch count. Let's just have a look at what we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19. Let me double check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So one more. So again, I'll show you how to tension the hand there. So manipulate the yarn around the thumb and let's get our 20th stitch, like so. So that's the long tail cast on. Notice the appearance of the long tail cast on when row 1 is a knit row and row 2 a purl row. You get these raised bumps to the edge. You get a slightly different edge when row 1 is a purl row and row 2 a knit row. I'm Maria May from the Casting On Couch. I'd like to thank you for watching.